Hello everyone, this is James from 3D Printing Reviews, and today I'm bringing you another video on the FLEKS 3D build plate. Just a little disclaimer to start with. These build plates were provided to me for free from FLEKS 3D as part of their Superuser Programme, which basically means I'm going to print a variety of materials on the build plate, do videos, do reviews on the build plate, etc. However, that doesn't mean that I'm not going to give you my honest opinion of the build plate. There are a couple of issues that I have with it, but other people won't. So let's get into it. Okay, so let's open up the package that I received and see what we got. First of all, obviously, a sticker with the FLEKS 3D build plate written on. Some instructions for the simple version of the build plate, which I will go into more detail in a second. So some instructions, and let's have a look. So this is the system version of the build plate, and what that basically means is that you get the build plate itself, which is this removable part here. You get two of those and another sticker, and then this frame section, which goes on, stays on the printer, stays on your build plate. You can attach it with the clips that FLEKS 3D provide, which are here, two of those, and then you can remove the plate once you're finished with it and swap in the next one. So it's a quicker system. I also got sent, so that's the 8-inch Delta system. And they were also kind enough to send me just the simple plate. So you'll see that the 8-inch simple plate is the whole width, and the system basically you just lose a small part where the frame is. So yeah, so that's what I received from FLEKS 3D. So let's now talk about the performance of the plate. Okay, before we talk about the actual printing process with the FLEKS 3D build plate, let's talk briefly about how you would level your printer with this system. When you order the FLEKS 3D, if you select it, you get this glass puck, which is the same thickness as the actual build plate itself. And what you would do is you would tell your printer to go to the level points on your build plate, but instead of having the plastic piece on the printer, you'd actually have the glass puck. Let the hot end or whatever system you use touch this, and then level the bed, and then once that's level, you then remove the puck and put your plastic plate in, which will obviously stop you from damaging the plate itself. So yeah, which also brings me on to the first problem I had with the FLEKS 3D. The original plate that I got, which I got from Kickstarter, was for my Metal Plus, which is the Printerbot Metal Plus, and that uses an inductive sensor to level the bed. However, the plate, because of the thickness of the plate, it wouldn't detect the bed underneath, which caused me to damage the plate here, print too closely, etc, etc. So my simple fix was to embed these washers into the top, which again worked but wasn't ideal, because these aren't all the same depth into the build plate, and it still requires me to tell the printer how deep or how far away to print from the actual surface. So you can see that this is quite badly damaged. It's got plastic all over it, and it's probably not even flat anymore. So that's the problem I have with the plate, is that it doesn't really work on printers that are auto leveling with a sensor. It would work with a printer that has a servo or a BL Touch or something like that, because it will actually touch the surface there and then and not need to detect anything underneath it. So yeah, so that was my one criticism at the moment of the FLEKS 3D. So let's now talk about how you print onto the FLEKS 3D. So here you can see I've installed the simple 8-inch Delta system plate, or the FLEKS 3D plate, onto my Delta system. So basically all I've got here is the plate itself onto the bed that originally came with the printer. Bulldog clipped on here and over there. The plate is then, or the printer is then leveled with the glass puck as you saw earlier, and you are ready to go. Excuse me. They recommend a 1/8 inch gap, I believe, between the hot end and the build plate. I've literally just simply done it with a piece of paper, the paper test, and that works fine for me. But obviously you want to be very careful that you don't print too close, because you will have those problems that you store on the other plate. So yeah, that's as simple as that. Once you've then finished the print, you undo the clips just like that. This plate can then come away, and then what you would do is flex the plate. So what I'll do is just show you a quick time lapse of a print that I've recently done on it. Okay, and there we go for today's video. Just a quick look at the FLEKS 3D build plate that I've been sent from FLEKS 3D as part of the Superuser Programme. You'll be seeing a few more videos in the coming weeks featuring the FLEKS 3D system. I intend to upgrade the printer with a heated bed soon, so we should be able to print some ABS onto the build plate. Then I've got various other filaments that I'm going to try, some flexible filaments, wood-based filaments, carbon fibre, etc. So yeah, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. And yeah, so hopefully I'll be getting back to some regular videos now. I've got a couple of ideas for some tutorial type videos coming up, but yeah, that's all for today. So if you liked the video, please leave a like, and please consider subscribing. Thank you very much.